Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got this isosceles triangle ABC fully inscribed in a circle with a center O, as you can see in this given diagram, such that the side length of this triangle AB length is 6 units. The side AC length is 5 units. And likewise, this BC side length is 5 units as well. And now our task is to find the radius of this circle. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started. And in this video, I'm going to share with you with two different approaches. So therefore, please watch the video till the very end. And here's our very first method. And here I have drawn this diameter CE that is perpendicular to this chord AB. And now let's recall the perpendicular bisector theorem. According to this theorem, if a radius of the circle is perpendicular to the chord, then the radius bisects the chord. So no wonder this perpendicular is going to bisect this chord AB into two equal parts, this segment AD and this other segment BD, and we know this whole AB length is 6. So therefore this AD length is going to be half of 6 is going to be 3, and likewise BD length is 3 as well. And now let's focus on this right triangle CDB, whose side lengths are 3 and 5, and the side CD length is unknown. So therefore let's recall the Pythagorean triplets 3, 4, 5. We know our this side length is 3, this side length is 4. So therefore this CD length has got to be 4 units. And now let's make an observation. We know that our this whole CD length is 4 units, as you can see over here. And we know this OC is the radius of this circle. I'm going to label this one as lowercase r. So therefore we could see that this tiny segment OD length has got to be 4 minus lowercase r. And now in this next step, I am going to connect this center O with this vertex B, as you can see in this next step. And now we can see that this OB is the radius of this circle. So I'm going to label this one as lowercase r. And now we are going to focus on this tiny right triangle BDO. And we are going to apply the Pythagorean theorem to solve for radius lowercase r. And here's our Pythagorean theorem: a square plus b square equal to c square. And in our case, our hypotenuse is lowercase r, whereas our two other legs are 4 minus r and 3. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this Pythagorean formula. So we got 4 minus r whole square plus 3 square equals to r square. And now let's recall this famous identity: a minus b whole square could be written as a square minus 2 times ab plus b square. We are going to apply this identity on this binomial on the left hand side of this equation. So therefore we are going to get 16 minus a times r plus r square plus 9 is going to be equal to r square. And here we can see this r square, and r square is gone. So therefore we are going to combine these like terms. We are going to get 25 minus a times r equal to 0. And now I'm going to move this a times r in the other side. So therefore we got a times r equals to 25. And now in this next step, I am going to divide both sides by 8 to isolate the radius r. This 8 and 8 is gone. So therefore our radius lowercase r value simply turns out to be 25 divided by 8 units. So thus the radius lowercase r value turns out to be 25 divided by 8 units by using the very first method. And here's the second method that I'm going to share with you. Let's assume that this DE length is x. And now let's recall the intersecting chords theorem. According to this theorem, if two chords intersect in a circle, then the product of the measures of the segments of the chords are equal, as you can see in this given diagram. And here we can see these two chords AC and BD intersect each other at this point. And as a result, we are getting this segment A, this segment B, this segment C, and this segment D, such that the product of the segments A and B must be equal to the product of the segment C and D. And here we have this segment. If I label this one as lowercase a, this segment lowercase b, this segment lowercase c, and this segment lowercase d, then according to the intersecting chords theorem, the product 4 times x is going to be equal to 3 times 3. Simply 4 times x turns out to be equal to 9. And now we are going to divide both sides by 4 to isolate x. This 4 and 4 is gone. So therefore our x value simply turns out to be 9 divided by 4. So therefore our this tiny x value turns out to be 9 divided by 4. And now let's make an observation. We know that this our CD length is 4 units, and this tiny segment D length is 9 divided by 4. So therefore this whole diameter CE length is going to be equal to 4 plus 9 divided by 4. So therefore I could write our CE diameter length is going to be 4 plus 9 divided by 4. And now if we add these two numbers, we could write them as a mixed number. That's going to be 4 and 9 divided by 4. So therefore our CE diameter length simply turns out to be 25 divided by 4. And now let's make an observation. We know that this whole CE length is the diameter, and diameter is same as writing 2 times radius lowercase r. So therefore I'm going to replace this CE with 2 times lowercase r. So therefore our radius 2 times r equals to 25 divided by 4. And now I'm going to multiply both sides by 1 divided by 2 on this side and 1 divided by 2 on this side to isolate radius r. And here we can see 2 and 1 divided by 2 is gone. So therefore our radius lowercase r value simply turns out to be 25 divided by 8 units by using the second method as well. So thus after all the calculations and manipulations, the radius of this circle turns out to be 25 divided by 8 units by using both methods. And that's going to be equal to 3.125 units as well. And that's our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.